We did it.
We weren't laughing.
We started recording without dying in laughter, like the hyenas from Lion King.
I don't think people will like that.
What? We'll see. Lion King is 30 years old, by the way. Make you feel old there.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. I know I'm old, but like, wow.
Yep. 94.
Wow. It's like Toy Story. The first Toy Story. I remember when that it was like early 90s, same thing. I was like, holy crap. And then you go back and watch that. Have you gone back and watched it? It's creepy.
I have children, so we've watched Toy Story quite a few times.
Yeah.
It used to be impressive. You know what?
Yeah.
It still is impressive. For the time, as long as
Yeah.
you respect the time, very impressive. Anyways, let's get to the podcast. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's talk about nostalgia for an hour. This is a
Yeah.
totally different podcast. Welcome to the Hold My Beard Marketing Podcast, the only podcast that has Jake and Mitch.
True.
I am, of course, Jake, the wizard, and this is Mitch.
Just over here
You
talking
can
about
fill
Toy
in the
Story.
blank.
Yeah. Just doing my beard thing.
He's bearding up. And we are here to talk about marketing all things, news, our thoughts, ideas, strategies, whatever's going on in the world. That's what we're going to talk about. So, what's going on in your world, Mitch? Anything interesting right now?
Man, I mean, Meta's rolling out different changes like usual. Some actually kind of neat ones that I think will be good for once. Um, Costs are going up. You can definitely tell we're rolling through summer political season. I mean, it's just the usual this time of year, but nothing like overtly exciting. That's like, oh my god, this is amazing. Um, I feel like the SEO world's more. You got more going on than we
Yeah,
do.
I mean, SEO is all in a topsy-turvy right now for sure. Dealing with another Google algorithmic update, not a full change, but an update that they released this last week. So that was something. We've got a video that we're going to watch later, talks about some weird stuff going on with Google SEO. So I'll save that for then. But yeah, no. And then on the strategy side, just getting people to realize that social's where it's at. You got to get on social.
It's I don't. I mean, people that aren't, and I get why people don't want to do it because like they don't know where to start, they don't know what to do. But it's like you and I, you usually say it in a more eloquent way, but to where I'm just more like just do it, man. Like if you go back, people should just go back and look at our original videos from like when we first started, like your first TikToks and mine. They're horrible, but you know what? We
maybe,
did it. Like
maybe we should pull those up sometime and share them in the podcast.
they're mine are horrible. Like you could tell how nervous I am and like not knowing what I'm doing. Like, but we at least started, and there's just so much free attention.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and even on the like with Instagram, like I've grown 1,000 followers in the last week just from tweaking a few things and just posting. It's the same content though, pushed from one platform to another, and you just never know when it's going to hit, and you're going to benefit from that. It's a marathon, man. Like Gary Vee's saying, there's macro patience, micro speed, and that's the name of the game. You make quick changes, but it's also macro patience.
Absolutely, yeah. My original videos, I did a green screen and I injected a spinning tie-dye background.
Dude, yes, we need to pull those up some point.
Oh man. All right. Well, I figure we can jump into a couple articles today. We got some interesting things going on here in the world. Let me share some dealy bops here.
Dilly bops.
All right. First up, some new features coming to Google Analytics 4.
Yeah.
All right. We've got importing third-party ad data.
Okay, that's nice. I like that.
So that's interesting. Cross-channel budgeting, so you can track your media spend. Campaign Manager 360. I mean, it's just about time, like on that one. There's going to be a pattern recognition AI that they're introducing, and cookieless measurement, cookieless life.
Yeah. So this feels like they're getting ready to release their ads I don't know, measurement platform. I mean, that's kind of what those things would be, things that we would all want to see.
Yeah, I mean, GA4 has been somewhat of a disappointment in the world.
Yeah.
And so it looks like they're finally adding some things that it's needed kind of from the beginning.
Right.
Sans maybe the AI piece. Although their Trend Finder is terrible. If you've ever tried to just have it help you find interesting things in your data, it doesn't.
Very helpful. Very helpful. I like that.
Yeah. So, needless to say, I think the only people that will be sad about these changes are the Girl Scouts for the cookieless measurement.
Yeah, those poor Samoas. I mean, what are what are those cookies going to do? It's Thin Mints.
Thin Mints. That's actually going
Love
to
me some
be
Thin Mints.
the next Android build, probably. Thin Mints.
Yeah, I can see that. That'd be great.
All right, you'll like this one. Google Ads unveils major updates to search query matching,
Hmm.
bringing in better brand control and improved visibility across search queries.
About time.
So, again, about time, Google. Like, they are so
Yeah.
slow to turn the boat. My goodness.
Easier blocking of misspelled searches, but I mean that's sometimes something that we actually do on purpose. Um, Improve visibility in search term reports. That'd be nice. Right now we have a section that literally, yeah, the other, like there's a whole section where it's like other keywords, and you're like, what are those? Like, can I see those? And they're Google's like, no, no, you can't.
No.
I'm like, okay, cool. So we just can't negative them, or I appreciate that, Google. Thank you for that. They're such a
Oh,
pain, but like good brand exclusions across all match types and dynamic search ads. Yeah, that's nice for dynamic. That's been a problem. Hopefully they bring that into PMAX, because PMAX is a whole. If your brand's not already like known within Google, you'll have to like
hmm.
submit it for like being known, and then then you can try to exclude your brand, but it doesn't even do that great of a job.
Yeah. It's like ads is such a hodgepodge.
Oh,
Like, they built 12 different tools and they kind of duct tape them together.
literally,
And if you
literally.
squint and the light is just right, it looks like a good ads platform.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, so when they scroll down a little bit, what is the feature and behavior? Because I know that there was some changes to like even match types and how the negatives work. But yeah, okay. So nothing too big. Um, Only available in broad match. Huh. That's going to be the big push to go into broad match, push people to broad match, which still is,
Is it going to be enough?
I don't think so.
No, broad match is so bad.
There was like about a 6 month period where long tail broad match did legit. Then about that March period where they changed the SEO algorithm as well, we watched Broadmatch go hog wild, bringing random things in, and so we switched back to Exact. I mean, I'm back to Exact Match. I'm like, this is insane. Like, nope.
I still live in phrase, but just for discovery period. So, in other Google news, this one being absolutely terrible, Google is going to drop continuous scroll on desktop and they're going to drop it on mobile too. Talk about just a terrible choice. That is awful.
Yeah, why? Like,
Why do they want to
why?
do it?
Right. No, yeah. Why would they do this? Like, they just continuous scroll is so much better, especially from a user experience standpoint, in my opinion. I enjoy the continuous scroll because I don't have to click page 2, page 3. But then from an SEO purpose, which you could probably talk on a little bit more, but like you don't even realize you're on page 2 or page 3 as you're scrolling through looking for results. So I'm sure that that's helped as well. I think you and I've talked offline about that. But psychologically, now I got to push page 2. I'm not going to page 2.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and that's their explanation, is that it allows them to load it faster and only show the results you want.
Oh,
As an SEO, I was loving it because I was getting keywords in the top 15 to 20 and getting click-throughs.
that's what I'm
Now
saying.
that's going to be over. It's back to top 10 only.
Yeah, that's. And so I just make fart noises at their excuses, just whatever. Like that's Google.
But hey, you can pay for ads. Hey, you can pay for ads.
Yup, yup, literally. Does it not make you
Money.
think that is part of like really the underlying issue is their ad revenue's gone down, and we're all really now figuring out how much price fixing they're doing. So now we're all trying to game the ad system by pulling our conversion pixels and feeding them incorrect data, but really keeping track of the data on the back end in a separate manner. And then the continuous scroll made searches much better. But hey, that means you're not paying for ads. If you're like somebody's willing to scroll that far to find it. I mean, I would find myself doing that. So realistically, like, yeah, like you're saying, hey, you could pay for ads. 71% of our revenue comes from ads, and oh crap, we're losing money. Uh they need to put do no evil back into their slogan. So they do no evil.
What? So then they're lying?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I
Look,
guess
man,
that'd
you
probably be
gotta
worse.
pay the troll toll
True.
to get into this boy's search hole.
Oh God, why do we this game is so fun. And by game I mean this industry, you know what I mean? Like it's just, why do we do this to ourselves?
Honestly, like I know there's a lot of businesses out there that change quite often, or you need to have multidiscipline to be good at them. Marketing has got to be at the top.
Oh,
Marketing
for
has
sure.
got to be at the top of that list. Maybe you, if you're a specialist, you can live in your specialist bubble for a little while without too much change. But it just feels like, because the internet is constantly changing, staying up to date on internet based marketing is very tough.
It's extremely tough. And even to your point with the specialists, I think we're in the midst of seeing specialized agencies that only do one thing, you know, only Facebook ads, only Google ads.
I
They're
mean, that's
being
what my agency's done. We've completely trimmed all the fat. We're an SEO agency. We've got a couple other offerings that hang on to that, but 85% of my clients are SEO clients now,
yeah.
and
Well,
we
and I
do
think
it dang well.
well then yeah, but like SEO is a whole different beast. Like you can't teach a paid ads like me learning how to do SEO, not a chance. Um
Hey, man. Hey, look. If seals can learn sign language,
oh,
I'm sure you can learn SEO. Maybe.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I do want to see a seal do sign language though. Now you really got I'm gonna
Oh,
go YouTube
I
this
said
later.
learn. I didn't say they could do sign language.
Oh,
Maybe you
well.
should open your ears and listen.
No, I'm a paid ads guy. We don't listen. We just do what we want.
Oh my gosh. This thing is unhinged.
It
It's okay,
is.
we're gonna get more unhinged as this episode goes on, because I've got some treats towards the end here. So
Just so everybody knows, I never know what we're talking about before we get on here. So there's like no preparation and I
don't
just
tell them
go.
that secret. It's fun for me to know and watch you struggle.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
All right, you know I love a collab.
Oh my God.
You know I love a collab. Heinz Ketchup and Kate Spade. Tomato Girl. Hashtag Tomato Girl.
Is this a trend I just don't know about with like Tomato Girl?
No, well, it's Kate Spade's new line of Heinz inspired apparel and clothing. That might have been redundant to say, but
What? Oh, it's a keychain and a phone case. Oh my God.
oh yeah, oh yeah, we're all in. This is like this is a massive collab here. Little
Dude.
purse, satchel. Oh yeah, Doug. I mean, look at these shoes. Look at these shoes. I
That's
know people who
amazing.
would own these shoes.
Oh, I do too. It's just amazing. Like, what a collab. Kate Spade, high end stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and Heinz ketchup. Wow.
Yep.
And I thought I'd
I,
seen it all
I'm
with the beer
I'm
and
just
everybody
waiting for the
else.
Gucci Funyuns collab.
I'll buy those. Maybe some pork rinds. Yeah. Chanel and pork rinds. I think that'd be a good match. Okay. So how do you feel about this? I mean, you do love collabs. Like, how do you
Oh,
feel
this
about
is brilliant. This is freaking brilliant, because the best part about this collab is there is nothing smart about it at all.
right?
It is blunt force ad trauma, and it's brilliant all at the same time. And I think this has something to do with society right now, with kind of modern pop consumer culture, where kind of anything goes.
Right.
Like, we're living in a very, very interesting moment where there are multiple different fashion trends. We're in a heavy nostalgia era where nostalgia has so much power. We're in a period where people are showing off their like personal pride in small things like Heinz ketchup,
Right.
right? And so there's so much out there that can be done. I'm surprised not more of this is happening.
I mean, it seems like more and more of it's happening. This is I, to your point of like just the culture and world we live in. While you were saying that, I was thinking it's like it's like we live in like a meme world. Like everything's becoming a meme, but it's cool.
Well,
I don't,
memes are cool because memes have multiple layers of understanding, right?
right.
Like we're a smarter society than we've ever been before,
Yeah, true.
right? So I look at Hawk Tua girl, which
Oh
is
my
blowing
god,
up right
she's
now.
everywhere. Yeah.
She's everywhere. Hawk Tua, the phrase, if you don't know the meaning behind it, is really, really dumb.
Hmm.
But everybody knows the meaning. It's like a hieroglyph, a
Right.
verbal hieroglyph. And it's hilarious. And
Hmm.
it's part of our culture. And I think you even mentioned the other day that there's people selling Hawk Tua barbecue sauce now.
Oh, dude, there's Haktua everything, like out of nowhere. I mean, it's like it happened real fast. Um, yeah.
I wanted to do a video on my channel that was the Hawk Tua girl, and it was like how to fix your SEO or how to make your SEO happy. And she just
Hmm.
goes Hawk Tua with schema like
Oh,
on
there you go.
onto
Yeah.
the website.
Yeah. I like that. That you should do that video.
I should do
That'd
that
be good.
video. You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, coming to a for you page near you. For you page near you
How to get your
soon.
SEO better.
TM.
You got to Haktua, spit on that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Spit on that thing. Oh my gosh! If this episode doesn't get banned, I'll be
I
surprised.
know.
Although the last one
But
made it through, so
that's true. I mean, this is yeah. I like this collaboration. We're seeing really cool collabs, and if anything, dude, that's just a people are gonna talk about it. Like even if you don't really sell any of it, let's just say worst case scenario, you don't sell anything. Like people are going to talk about this. Now you've got the attention. Here you go,
yep,
marketing. Like
yep,
hello,
absolutely.
not a
So,
coffee. Damn it.
couple more things here. I'm gonna skip to a TikTok video. I want to come back to something here in a second, which is going to lead into the conversation for the hour here. Um, but 2 weeks in a row, video from Build in Public. If you're not following him on TikTok, go follow this guy. He is paying attention. He is paying attention and dropping some amazing stuff. He caught this, and as an SEO, it like broke my brain wide open why this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch, I know you've seen this video too,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm going to go ahead and play it. And yeah, here we go.
I can't believe this is happening. Perplexity just launched Pages and people are using it to game Google. This shouldn't work because a bunch of Perplexity's pages are set to no index. No index literally tells Google not to index the pages. I Google this, Perplexity's right here. This is the page right here. It's set to no index. Google is ignoring no index, which one is crazy, but two, here's how people are doing this. People use a professional account with Perplexity. They find keywords using different SEO tools. They publish pages targeting these keywords. Similar to standard SEO, they use backlinks to give authority to the pages. What's important is Perplexity already has a very high domain authority, 61 out of 100. Because of this high domain authority, it's more likely to rank quickly. This is what's going on, but this is my personal opinion on it. Clearly, this works now. I don't think it's going to work for much longer. One, the pages are set to no index. Two, Google does not want to recommend AI-generated content. It won't trust the legitimacy of the text being generated. Tons of people are doing this right now to game Google. I would bet Google engineers are already working to stop them. I can't believe.
What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of chatted about this the other day, and doesn't no index mean no index?
Well, last time I checked, index sometimes means no index.
Oh, so it's just that Google being Google thing.
That was a little SEO humor for you there. If you're
Bah.
struggling with indexing, join the club.
Yeah.
Join the club. But yeah, a AI tool that generates pages that are marked as no index getting indexed on Google, and so now you can load them up with backlinks and all kinds of weird stuff. Like literally, you can spend $20, go on Perplexity every day, just go on Perplexity one time, generate a page, good keywords that links back to your website. Do that for a month. You cannot get backlinks at a 61 level domain authority for $20. And here's the thing. Let's say that they do take it away. Google figures out how to take it away, which I don't think they know how to right
Hmm.
now. I think that there's some deeper level issue that's making this happen. But if they do take it away, you still get that boost. Like the backlink was a backlink. Even though the backlink stops, like you will carry some of that momentum in your SEO.
Was that something that we talked about last episode where like the link authority carries through? Or is that something that you and I talked about separately? Maybe it was just a
I
few
don't I
episodes.
don't think
Maybe I
we talked
dreamed about
about
it.
link
I don't know.
authority last time. I don't think we've ever really talked about backlinking too much. Maybe we need to
Yeah.
do an episode on talking about that, but that's not going to be today. Today's really fun.
Oh God, I'm scared. So yeah, no, that's
No,
really
today's
interesting
fun.
that an AI tool with pages, you can get a backlink, and then like you said, that backlink juice essentially stays with you.
To a degree, it's more about momentum. SEO is all about momentum. If you are climbing and you do the basics of SEO, you will continue to climb. If you are falling, it is very hard to turn the boat. Like I have a client right now that we're working on. They've lost week over week for an entire year.
Oof.
It's taken us 2 months to stop that bleeding, just to flatline it.
Mm.
So, and now we've got to build momentum going the other direction, which is, a whole nother thing. But yeah, it's momentum in SEO is a very, very real thing.
Right.
So anyway, something you can take advantage of if you want to try it, for sure.
Might as well. I mean, do it while it works.
All right. So I want to talk about AI asset generation and just AI in general today. This comes up though because Toys R Us dropped a commercial completely generated in OpenAI's text to video. And it is wild. It is definitely AI. Like you can't hide the AI-ness of it, but it's not awful.
Right.
And it's kind of fun. Especially since the person who made it basically has zero filming. They didn't have to film anything. They didn't have to edit anything. They just put in the text prompts until they got what they liked, stitched those together, and that was their video. I'm going to play the video for you here, and let's enjoy this this ad from Toys R Us.
Did you ever wonder how Toys R Us and Giraffe came to be? The son of a bike shop owner, Charles Lazarus, had a vision that would go on to change toy stores forever.
The greatest toy store there is. I don't wanna grow, 'cause maybe if I did, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us.
Toys R Us was the dream of Charles Lazarus. May all of your dreams come true too. And the dream continues on with a Toys R Us at every Macy's.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. Like, I mean, like you said, you could tell, but that is nuts.
And that's baby AI video generation.
Right.
This is not good yet, folks. I guarantee you that took them just as long as it would take to make a video because of the amount of times you have to prompt and try and get what you want. There's a lot of dialing in there, but the fact that it's available is incredible.
Well, is Sora available for public, or is it still very beta?
It's still very beta, so they definitely got some inside access. But Google's coming out with theirs. Sora's dropping. There's another one out there. I can't remember its name right now, but like there's a couple of these that are looking crazy. Like we all thought HeyGen with its ability to like make you was interesting, but this is next level.
How controversial do you think this will be in the every space? Video, movies, ads?
I think it's going to be controversial in art for sure, like movies and TV, only because what point do we say it's no longer art? Like is AI generated stuff art? That's a whole nother topic. I didn't want to cover on that today, but like it's definitely a conundrum. I saw a great post the other week that was like, I want AI to do my laundry so I can make art, not do my art so I can do laundry. And so I think there's an application step here that we're maybe misstepping a little bit. Um, yeah, and you and I both know AI is a tool. It's a
Right.
tool that we use to make humans better. It's not
Mhm.
a replacement for humans. But what I wanted to lead this conversation into is I in prepping for this episode, I started to type will or sorry, if I can type actually, will AI, and then here's the autocomplete. I'm going to read it to you if you're listening, if you're not watching, we are available on YouTube, so you can go and watch that entire Toys R Us ad on our YouTube channel. Just search for "Hold My Beard" and you'll find us right away. But will AI take over the world? Is the number one search completion for will AI?
Mhm.
But there's some other ones that are great in here, and I want to just kind of blitz through them. Will AI replace programmers? Will AI replace jobs? Will AI take my job? Will AI take over jobs? Will AI replace accountants? Calm down, accountants. Will AI replace teachers? Will AI replace data analysts? Will AI replace doctors? So there is definitely a big concern for people losing their jobs over AI. And I'm going to be
Mhm.
real about it. I think there's a couple things in this list that should be a little worried. I think there are
I
some
agree.
things in this list that should not be worried.
Mhm. I completely agree with you on. I mean, I think programmers should be a little worried. If anything, I mean, you got a while, but like programmers, accountants could. I mean, literally accounting, bookkeeping at least. 100%, you could replace bookkeepers with the AI eventually. I mean, you almost can if you set up the right rules inside of QuickBooks. Like, you don't really need them. Um, Teachers, I don't know. I don't think teachers because you still data analysts. Yeah, sorry guys.
Data analysts, you are not long. Pivot,
Yeah.
guys. It's
Uh-huh.
time. Start getting some other chops under your belt because data analysts might be doomed. And I think to a degree, some of these jobs are going to replace the worst in their field, right? I know marketers are scared that they're going to lose their jobs to AI, but the reality is that the top marketers know AI is a tool. It's going to support them. It's going to make them better.
Hmm.
They're not afraid of AI. We use
Mm-mm.
AI every single day in our agency. I know you do too. And it's only the people who aren't really doing the best that should be worried. I was watching a video. I can't remember who it was. It wasn't Pirate Software, but it was another like Twitch stream coder who like codes
Mm.
on stream. That's his thing.
Oh.
And he said that he removed uh, Copilot, which is like a coding AI tool. He removed it because of the number of stupid coding mistakes that it made. Now, granted, it's going to get better, but it's not replacing good coders. It's not
No.
replacing good accountants, right? It's not
Right.
replacing good marketers because marketing specifically, because I'm just intimate with it. You got to take risks. You got to do things people haven't done, like I
Hmm.
don't know, be Kate Spade and do a collab with Heinz ketchup packets.
Yeah.
Like,
No, 100%. I mean, that's like that whole human element of like everything, like even accountants. That's why I kind of backtracked that to bookkeepers. Bookkeepers is like remedial tasks kind of stuff. Like that I could see being replaced. But if you're a good accountant who can actually help with like forecasting and loop tax, not necessarily tax loopholes, but like, helping you with tax strategy, stuff like that's what I like. It's going to be a tool for you to complete the simpler tasks, but you're still going to need to be able to have that thought, and AI is not going to know that. Um,
right, right,
and it's the same thing with marketing. I mean, it's like you can ask it for a strategy, and it gives you the same almost templated strategy over and over again. But I'm not worried about it. People ask me that all the time, like, "You were just going to take your job?" I'm like, "No," because if it was going to, it would have already. Boosting a post would have already done it. Smart ads would have done it. PMax would have done it. It still hasn't done it, and I don't think it will because there's a human psyche, a human psychology that is still needed with some of this stuff. And like programmers, now I can see AI assisting me to a degree with programming because I'm not a programmer. But for
oh yeah,
simple things, massive programming makes sense that it has errors.
oh yeah. I mean, I've used AI several times to help me write little slips of JavaScript for websites that we're working
Yeah.
on, things like that, and it's great. I look at doctors on this list. This is an interesting one. doctors get a lot of malpractice suits because of misdiagnosis. I think AI is going to reduce that a lot. Like, it's going to support doctors so that they can do the thing that they came in to do, which is heal people, right?
Hmm.
Make people better. And if AI can diagnose more effectively, I always think back to if someone made an AI called House AI, because that's what House did.
All
Is like
right.
he
Ooh.
knew like all of these little fringe diseases and lupus.
And sarcoidosis. Everything was
Yeah.
sarcoidosis at first.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. And he kind of played that role of like, that's what AI is going to look like in the medical field, where it's like,
Right.
well, did you think that it's a combination of these four diseases, one of which is genetic, going back 12 generations in their line? Like,
Hmm.
I always loved that, where he'd like see a picture of like their great grandfather and he'd be like, oh, it's clearly XYZ because
Yeah.
he has a limp or whatever.
But we got to make sure that the AI also takes Vicodin.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
If your doctor's not tweaking, it's not a good doctor. That is not true. I do not condone doctors
No.
tweaking.
No. Anybody, don't
Um,
do it. Sorry, I just totally derailed it again. Um,
but yeah, I don't think AI is taking over much. And the things that does take over, it's probably for everyone's benefit, even though
right.
some people will have to pivot careers. Like, it's not going to take over plumbing anytime soon.
No.
you know?
No, I mean, like it was funny the thing you said earlier about like I wanted to do my laundry and so I could do my art. Yeah, that'd be great, but that now you need robotics. Like we're so far out from like full on humanoid robotics. There's just yeah, good luck. I don't know if you and I'll see that in our lifetime. Um, Maybe you never know,
Maybe. It is
but
accelerating.
yeah, it's very rapidly. But yeah, all this AI stuff. I mean, that video is crazy. I mean, dude, as soon as Sora opens up for like all of us to use it, I already know I'm gonna try to make video ads with it.
Of
Why not?
course. Of course.
And to your point of pivoting jobs, like as soon as Midjourney came out, I went to my graphic designer and was like, "Hey, Sue, in like 5 years, your job's gonna be obsolete. You want to learn how to do paid media?" Pivoting her entire career. She went to school for graphic design. That's what she's done forever. And then it's like, yeah, you're gonna be kind of obsolete down the road. So let's also like get you in this, but you're still doing this. Like she still does some does graphic design, but I could just see where this is gonna go down the road.
Yeah,
Let's pivot you
absolutely.
now.
I mean, honestly, if you're in a field that has the potential to get replaced by AI, become a prompt engineer in that field.
Mm,
You know what
mm-hmm,
the good output is. Learn how to create that good output with AI effectively, and you will retain your job, because AI still needs input. And it's garbage in, garbage out with AI. Like, I've been doing a lot of AI generation for a client recently, image generation, and I have learned so much in a 2-week span about how to kind of manipulate my inputs to Midjourney to get the result that I'm looking for. And my success rate has gone way up
mm-hmm. Yeah, you still have
just
to
from
tell
simple
it
things.
the right thing to do. Otherwise, you just get
Absolutely.
crap. If you input, I want a picture of a old man and a grandson on a dock fishing. Pfft, you're not going to get anything very good.
I'm you're telling me. You're telling me. Oh my goodness. I was doing an article the other day where I had to generate a picture of a retaining wall.
Oh,
Midjourney does not know what a retaining wall
oh
is.
God.
Oh my goodness. So, anyways, I think if you're in a field that's going to get impacted by AI, learn the AI so you can become an operator rather than lose your job to it entirely.
Hmm. I like it.
Cool. Well, if you've been here before, you know what's coming next.
Ooh, my favorite time.
If you haven't been here before, our next segment and our final segment of the day is always 7 Minutes in Heaven.
Mm.
And in 7 Minutes in Heaven, we're going to take a website and we're going to lovingly brutalize it into the ground for their copious amount of mistakes that they've made in the design. And hopefully you can learn something about your own website so you can make improvements so that you can make more money. Make more
Money,
money.
money, 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 money.
Absolutely. And
Show me the
today we have
money.
a special one for episode 10. We have a special website that we're going to be brutalizing. This website is near and dear to my heart because it's my website.
The worst website ever. We're done.
It's been I've gotten some interesting feedback over the years. Now we are dropping a new version, which is why I'm comfortable destroying this because it's been time. But I figured we could review a personal website and give that brutal honest feedback. I'm gonna beat it up myself, and I hope you enjoy. So if you do want to watch this again, go over to the YouTube so you can see the website. We're gonna do our best to share with you on the audio version, but please do follow us on YouTube. It means a lot. Plus, I want one of those little YouTube plaques.
Ooh,
I don't know. It's
yeah.
selfish of me. So,
Put it
anyways,
up behind you.
without doing the further ado, let's
So much
do
ado-ing.
this. I'm going to start the timer because we do need to make sure that we get all the way to 7 minutes. So make sure you can last, Mitch.
I could only go 9.
It is your record. It is your record. All right. And here we go. So this is Wizard Marketing. They are a marketing agency. So you'd think it'd be a little bit better, but here it is. So Mitch, thoughts on the homepage splash, not homepage spash.
No, Ossifer, I haven't been drinking. No, I mean, dude, I like the simplicity of it, like your layout, and it's not overwhelming. You call out exactly what you do, connect with people want to connect with their audience online. Okay, cool.
Yep.
And then connect with the right kind of prospects. Like, you're very clear with that. I'm not sure, like, a part of me likes the fact that it's the tall picture with the small one and then a little cool color splash. But then I'm also wondering, like, but I think I like it more because it's not the traditional just giant header image, you know what I mean? Or the giant hero image, rather, that all of us do. So I like it.
Yeah,
I mean,
the unfortunate thing with this design is, and we've noticed this over the years, we say connect 3 times here.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is just a terrible breakdown of the words here. But connect with your audience online. While that is what you want, we don't help you with that in this initial phrasing. We just say that we're a digital marketing agency. It's kind of vague. We're not giving enough specificity here, and we're not getting to the services, which are in the next section below. But yeah. So let's scroll down this page a little bit. So we get into our couple of services here. Website as a service, search engine optimization, paid advertising, social media. Again, no thrills, no frills here, just kind of straight to it. As a marketing agency, we need to have some thrills and frills. We got to make people feel good about the kind of products we produce. And I don't think that we've done a great job of that here.
I'm only confused by website as a service. Like that like, not to be mean, but like that wording kind of confuses me. Is that like website builds, you hope, like what is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was originally supposed to be everything with your website. We'll support you from the hosting and the domain management all the way up to building the site itself and making improvements and changes. But again, to your point, there's no clarity there. It's confusing, even though it's creative.
Right.
You got to take chances in marketing. Sometimes they don't pay off. Leverage your industry expertise to generate leads. Again, it doesn't sound like we're doing anything here. Just like a misstep in the titling here and a big old chunk of text, not really wanting to read that. We do say start the process, but maybe it isn't a big enough call out. A couple of sites that we support here that we're pretty proud of. So a little social proof, but not a great social proof. We don't have any like Nikes or anything on that list.
Yeah, just put it on there.
Yeah, why not? It's a website.
Yeah.
Beautiful websites that work hard. I actually like this title. You know, we do a little bit less web dev than we used to, but getting people to feel good about their website, and maybe we could have picked a better example. I do like the Spade site, but there you go.
No, I think it looks good, and that wording's a lot better than just like, look at what we've done.
Some recent projects. Again, these are just a couple of sites that we had built. We Which interestingly, since we built this site, we've kind of pivoted more towards SEOs, which isn't highlighted here at the beginning. The new site is going to do a much better job of that. So we're not really highlighting our best services here. Proven digital marketing programs, talking about our Like Magic marketing packages, which are actually out of date. We don't offer those specific packages anymore, but clicking it takes you to the right spot anyways. Your phone will ring and your email will be full. I actually really like this line.
Yep.
Because it tells you exactly what you want to hear, and some
Literally.
terribly edited mobile layout images for some sites that we've put on. And finally, something about showing up in search and targeted ad campaigns. Dominate on Google. Kind of vague. Yeah, could have done a better job. You're wavering. You're a wacky inflatable flowing arm filling tube man.
No, I mean, like in like the packages area, I was just thinking maybe even showcasing like not necessarily your packages, but like the services where like SEO, paid ads, like build your website, whatever it is, like you have a kind of like the tile view in there. I'm gonna be weird. I don't know how I feel about your font with the connect with your audience online. Like it's fancy.
It is a fancy font. We're de-fancying the font for the next site for sure.
If you could use papyrus, that would be great.
We have debated it as kind of an inside meme. All right, here's where things go really bad. This is one of our service pages for search engine optimization. This page is spectacularly terrible. So again, just throwing a bunch of gobbledygook read it information with no call to action here whatsoever. Huge mistake. Got to get a call to action on this page. Yep. And then we just kind of rinse repeat this down the page with just terrible blocks of text.
Seems like a lot of education.
A lot of education. And then this kind of hidden contact us now button. I don't know why that is faded out. It's supposed to be white. So again, mistakes. Whoa. You make mistakes even as a web agency. It happens.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's what's funny because as marketers, we can market everybody else and do all your stuff really good, but we suck at doing it for ourselves.
Oh, we're the worst. We're the absolute worst. I hate and I love my footer all at the same time because the footer is not confusing, but at the same time, there's no navigation help here. So now you're stranded at the bottom of the page.
Right.
But
hey, props to you. You have the button that takes you back to the top.
I do have the jump back up button, but still. Yeah. So, and then we'll go to our blog page here, which is not great.
It's a blog. Not to minimize a blog page, but I mean, it's like how fancy can you really get to categories of a blog?
Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm excited for the new rebuild. It's going to be great. We've completely redesigned the theme, the vibe. I'm very excited to share it. So if you want to see this monstrosity still in practice, you can go to thewizard.marketing for the next week or two and check this thing out. But otherwise, hopefully you enjoy the new one as much as my team is enjoying it right now. So
yeah.
All right. Well, that was a thrilling episode full of AI and ketchup.
Lots of ketchup.
Lots of ketchup.
Lots of things that could get us canceled as well. But it was fun.
Absolutely. If this episode gets put out there, I'm probably gonna have to put the word squirt somewhere in the title.
Oh God, I love the evolution of this from like episode 1 just to even episode 10, like how much off the rails we go now. We have definitely come into our form and our comfortability.
Absolutely. Speaking of being comfortable with you, Mitch, if I wanted to hang out with you a bit more online, where can I find you?
Everywhere on the interwebs, including Only Beards as @Beardpreneur.
Excellent. And if I wanted to work with you, where can I find that?
Oh, I suppose if you wanted to do that, you could check us out at barhammarketing.com. And also you could probably look at my site and go, yeah, it's this sucks too. Why did he choose black, white, and orange? It's so weird, but why not?
I think your logo is terrible, to be honest.
It's the worst. Like I don't know why we went with that arrangement.
Why you would have glasses and a beard as your logo is about the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
It was a horrible decision. I totally agree. People look at it and they're like, oh no, I don't want to work with these people. Like, look at that. Like, ugh, horrible. But if we wanted to if we wanted to find you in your magicalness, in your
Yes.
wizardry,
You can find me on your favorite social as The Wizard Marketing, or you can go over to the YouTube channel, find me there. And of course, if you want to work with me, thewizard.marketing, or there's links in every single one of my socials. So please take advantage of that. Would love to hear from you. Please do follow this podcast on your favorite platform as well as on YouTube if you want to see it. If you want to be featured in the 7 Minutes in Heaven segment as well, please do comment on this video on YouTube. That's where we're going to be finding great websites or terrible websites to lovingly discuss.
lovingly roast, let Tom Brady
Lovingly
style.
roast. Yes,
And if you want
absolutely.
to take your marketing to another level, but aren't ready necessarily for an agency and want to learn it, the ins and outs, I'm going to shamelessly plug our mastermind where Jake and I go live weekly and help you with your marketing, answer your questions. And you also get access to our amazing courses where we teach you branding, the technicals, how to run things, when to do things, what not to do, and keep you up to date. I mean, where can we find that,
Absolutely.
Jake?
That's going to be at teachme4m.com. Teach me the number 4, the letter m.com. Awesome,
Boom.
Mitch. Any closing thoughts?
No, just good luck out there in the ever changing landscape, and go get yourself some ketchup.
Did
Go
you
get yourself
just
some ketchup.
AI write your outro? In the ever-changing landscape of marketing,
Elevate
let's
your
delve
marketing through
into-
enhancing. Yeah, exactly. Discover and skyrocket your marketing through the ever evolving, elevating landscape of introducing stuff. AI.
Absolutely. Well, until next time, adios, bon voyage, sayonara, and all those
Keep on
sweet
keeping
goodbye
on.
things.